Hello again, and thank you for tuning in to our fourth week of Benti Shrey's Summer of Southeast Asian Film. Today we'll be screening Gravediggers Luck. Gravediggers Luck is the sequel to the award-winning Moving House. It documents the trials and tribulations of Akao, the gravedigger whom Pinpin met while shooting Moving House. The film takes a humorous look at the work of a gravedigger in Singapore. It follows him as he tries out multiple luck-enhancing methods to improve his luck, which he believes has worn thin because of his job as a grave exhumer. Gravediggers Luck was the runner-up for Best Documentary at the Asian TV Awards and the runner-up for Best Infotainment Program. So, make sure to register for the 2 remaining screenings if you haven't already at summerofseafilm.eventbrite.com. And if you want to stay updated with Benti Shrey's future events, follow us on our Instagram at bentishrey.510. So once again, grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy the film.
For the past 30 years, Akao has visited his neighborhood lottery booth in Singapore 3 times a week.
頭標就是我啦，2標663個，3標是694喎，冇管啦，把你條隻狗呀，800塊，800塊，我咩都要丟。哎呀，老天爺啊，冇辦啦。
He is not the only person asking for divine intervention. Good luck, bad luck, good exam results, bad exam results, good health, bad health. It is an obsession of Chinese religion practitioners to increase one's luck or to avert evil spirits with the help of deities. Need a lucky break with numbers? The Horse General might endow you with 4 digits to change your fortune. Spirits distracting your husband? The Monkey God, known to fight demons, may offer advice. Devotees do their best to influence their lot in life. Some invest in lucky talismans and protective amulets. Better safe than sorry. Akao chooses to keep coffins as talismans. Not surprising considering what he does for a living. Besides, the Chinese word for coffin sounds like wealth.
这个是我去北京啊，北京旅行啊，我看那边有这个石头做的了，我就买回来了。我老婆说你买这个做什么？我很中意它嘛，我标回来不是要想升官发财的啦。去那个挖的这个顺顺利利的，没有会换到什么东西吧，顺顺利利，平平安安过，平平安安这样做。
And Akao needs all the protection and luck he can get. To those who practice Chinese religion, he could be the most unlucky man around. Akao is considered unlucky because it is his job to exhume and demolish graves. In Chinese religion, graves are considered to be the homes of spirits who protect the well-being of their descendants. And by destroying graves, Akao is not only destroying the source of protection, but also of good luck for the families. The families compensate Akao for the bad fortune he'll have to endure. And Akao and his colleague Lao Bei have endured this job for the last 30 years. They have exhumed tens of thousands of graves in Singapore because of a compulsory government order requiring land to be put to better use.
做这个工啊，有影响到运气。好像啊，那个钱呢，不会保留了，一定要花到完。不讲话说啊，荷兰还没这啊，好像窃人家的物质啊，有犯罪啊。我的财务拿很薄了，一点点的没有多。
Apart from collecting lucky coffins, Akao fortifies his luck by rearing lure-hunt fish. Many believe that the marks on their bodies indicate lucky lottery numbers.
咱迄条咪嫌着三标咯，顶礼拜咯。啊，人讲哇，佫正的，你也不要地讲，伊就哪安怎去地讲？我说无着3天啦，减1点，伊加1点，无福气。
这个斑点啊，你猜有就买了开了，你就说你幸运啦。如果猜不中那条鱼，不是笨蛋鱼了咯。
Land in Singapore is so scarce that it is constantly recycled and redeveloped.
五林的盆木这个，五林盆木5、6年前挖了，差不多有6年了，挖了，现在起这个建筑这个大厦起来了。我以前是养猪的啦，政府要发展啊，1000亿了啊。拿币我也不会，拿那个锄头我会了，所以我朋友做这一行的，叫我去了。从那天开始，我一直做到现在。
Akao, displaced by urban redevelopment himself, now displaces others. Most graves in Singapore are guaranteed only 20 years underground. So business is brisk for exhumation contractor Ang Yu Seng, Akao's boss.
歹命，看到你受罪了。这个差不多20几年，他是跟我买棺木、埋葬，现在我也碰到20几年了。他是做五金的老板，他人很胖。
种马票不要做，
做马屁也不要做了。有钱了吗？
哦，有钱没有做咯，叫你同我做工咯，啊，看衙门了。
The grave exhumation season is nearing its end. The 7th month of the Chinese lunar calendar is around the corner. Today, Akao and his gang have to exhume 5 graves to clear the backlog.
30年，我们做30年的挖骨，到现在没有碰到企业挖的。他们企业休息工人，有的不敢挖嘛。那企业那好像超度啊，超那个死人啊，所以我们有的怕碰到。
After today's work is done, the gravediggers take a 1-month break. Tomorrow, the Hungry Ghost Month begins. It is the time for Akao to make peace with the gods for the work that he has to do. Believers of Chinese religion worship a large pantheon of deities. They also worship spirits and ghosts. Some of these ghosts suffer in hell and are kept in check by the guards of the underworld. During the 7th month of the lunar calendar, the gates of hell are thrown open. The ghosts are released into the world of the living. As malevolent ghosts roam the streets, devotees leave money and food along the walkways for them, out of respect and fear for the damage the ghost may cause. While the ghosts grab their fill, the believers appeal to them for help in their pursuit of health, wealth, and the good life.
这个叶头啊，他们通通出来，放出来找吃的，有这种事是真的有，你不可以不信。
Elaborate preparations are made by devotees to invite the ghosts to feast in the living world. Tents are set up for communal appeals to them. With malevolent ghosts in their midst, no believer marries, moves, or exhumes graves. No Chinese family dares risk demolishing graves during this month. Akao is unemployed. In his free time, Akao does what he can to make peace with the ghosts. He helps his neighbors organize communal offerings for them. Everyone pulls resources together to buy hell money. Legal tender in hell, this money is used by the ghosts to bribe their way out of suffering.
哎，我向遐离开咯，这阵抓你啦，叫抓你烧香啦，伊人用的啦。
啊，有衣服，有裤，有鞋子，
还有厨，还有地锅，
什么都有。
And this stash is not cheap. It costs the devotees more than $600, but it is well worth it. They may reap returns later. All over Singapore, neighborhoods are roped in to help out. Housewives gather to fold money to appease the ghosts as well as to bribe them for better fortune. Gold paper is made to look like ancient Chinese currency so that ghosts can recognize it. And as if all that money is not enough, roast chickens, roast pigs, and food baskets are offered as well.
有刺有枪花，他就不会乱来了嘛，不会去打抢啦、害人啊。这个地里面的人好像我们地上的人一样啊，他穷了没有得吃，不至于打抢了、偷了。
The neighborhood ceremony continues well into the afternoon. Names of those making offerings are read out so that ghosts will know whom to bestow their goodwill to. They cajole the ghosts for more luck in life. They also bribe them not to disrupt their lives or cause harm to them.
好像啊，我过马路啊，没有什么东西满足我的眼睛啊，看到有车我就没有过啦，看到没有车我就过马路，没有东西满足我的眼睛，我看到，我不敢想发大财。 要搏一搏嘛，人没有玩财是不会发达的。我中了可以去上海跑跑。我3年前赢了，是我的门牌9633头奖，2万，也是花光了，买那个马票买回了。
Akao is not alone in wanting to make peace with the gods. Need to rent a hearse for your final send-off? What about goods or hell money for use in your afterlife? Do you prefer American oak coffins, or will local plywood ones do? There is an entire afterlife industry consisting of Taoist priests, morticians, and undertakers, for whom, like Akao, appeasing the ghosts is a job requirement. The highlight of the industry's social calendar is its annual dinner and dance, held on the last day of the Hungry Ghost Month. Extensive preparations are made. Ang Yu Seng, Akao's boss, and other afterlife business owners who have made a good living off the dead spare no expense to show their gratitude. Grand entertainment is organized for the unseen spectators.
我们做这行最重要的就是企业，他死的时候我们赚到他的钱，现在他不在了，我们一定要烧多一点东西给他。
But before the feast with the ghost begins, prayer offerings have to be made first. The Afterlife Industry Guild collectively seeks protection from the hazards of their jobs. The dinner preparations reach a feverish pitch. Finally, the feast begins. The ghosts are the guests of honor, occupying center stage overlooking the sea of diners. 800 guild members and their associates pay their respects to them before they enter the tent. Piglets are roasted between coffin shops. Delicacies prepared above monsoon drains. Akao meets up with his afterlife industry pals, the Taoist priest, the undertaker, and the mortician, for an evening of thanksgiving and fun. Drinks flow freely, going down well with the entertainment for the ghosts, which the living enjoy as well. The mood is one of joyful thanksgiving and revelry. The highlight of the dinner is an auction of lucky talismans. The auctioneer boasts of the lucky qualities of the fish, signifying abundance, the piggy bank, and the rice pot. Akao is determined to buy another talisman if he can afford the price. He tries again, this time for a pendant. He wins the bid despite the tough competition. The pendant is, of course, coffin-shaped. The ghosts, now fed and entertained, are sent off with piles of money to the hopeful cries of the guild members. For all his efforts this past month, Akal's lottery buying still does not bear fruit. He goes back to work. Just his luck. On his first day back at work, Akal notices that his grave is flooded. He has to get it dry. He goes down the hill to see how his friend is doing. Akal and his crew move to another cemetery. More graves to exhume, more spirits to dislodge. Hopefully, he will not stop trying to better his luck.